Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. It is Friday. Whew, Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday, baby. But it is storming here. It's Friday, March 28th, 2025, 5:49 a.m. in the morning. And y'all ain't gonna believe this. I'm coming out of my bedroom, going into the kitchen, and I see water from the ceiling dripping. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, water. It's storming here. And I got water. My roof is leaking. Somebody coming out. I ain't never seen nobody come out of their garage. I know who that is. It's coming out of the garage. I blew at them. I think that's that old man, or either that's his daughter, because they live right next door to each other. Yeah, my roof is leaking. If it ain't one goddamn thing, it's another. Now the roof is a new roof. So, why is it leaking? When I tell y'all I can't catch a MF break. My mama got a leak in her roof. She told me yesterday it's gonna cost her $2,600. I know that I was supposed to get something on my roof fixed when I moved in. It was gonna be about $400. I remember that. This is the first time that I've seen my roof leak. This is the first time. I need y'all to say a prayer. I need y'all to say a prayer, but I gotta have him come look at it. And I saw that it's a crack. It's not a big leak, but it's a leak. I just cannot catch a break. If it ain't the car, now it's this. I'm telling y'all, I'm tired of being an adult, and a broke one at that. And it's lightning here like a mug. I mean lightning. There's so much water out here. It has rained so hard. I don't know how much my homeowner's insurance would pay, but my roof, it should not be leaking. It just should not be leaking. So I saw the crack. This is the first time I saw it. And I saw something drop. I was like, was that water? I'm standing there. Then I saw another drip. And I saw another drip. And now the floor is wet. I should have put that bucket right there. But I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking of. That's the only thing about having a house versus an apartment. You got to do it all. But when you live in an apartment, the only thing with that is you taking a chance of them not doing anything like they had did, where they would not fix my roof. It took them so long to fix that roof, and I was out of my apartment for so long. So either way, you don't win, because you got to wait on somebody else to do it, or them not do it at all, which is usually and was the case in my situation with the landlord I had, who turned out to be a slum landlord. God, I'm just tired. Oh, I'm just tired. It's only leaking in that one spot, so I don't know. I'll have my mother's roofer come out. That's we've been knowing him. My mother and his wife passed. My mother and his wife were very, very, very good friends for years, and they have a roofing company. And like I said, he told me that there was part of my roof that needed something. He said it was going to be about $400. He wrote me up an estimate for that. But I don't know if this is in the same spot. I just don't know. But I am going to call. I'm going to call. I don't know how much insurance. I don't know how much homeowners insurance covers that. I don't know, because my mom is paying $2,600 out of pocket, and she got one little leak. So I guess her homeowners insurance ain't paying for it. I gotta ask her today, like, why is the homeowners insurance not paying for this? I thought that was why you have homeowners insurance. You know, you have so much for roof, for fire, for blah 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 blah, right? I gotta ask her. But anywho, how y'all doing today? I hope you had a good week. I hope you did. So had a good week. You know, the scare with the car. Now the roof. Like I said, you get past one thing, you get okay. Whew, I can breathe, you know. And then here comes something else. Here comes something else. Here comes something else. Other than the car giving me a scare, and now this, I had a good week. Except yesterday. Let me tell you all what happened yesterday. So yesterday, well, wait a minute, hold on a second. 2 people emailed me yesterday. I haven't gotten back to you. 2 young ladies emailed me yesterday, give me their email information, and they did leave me. I asked you all yesterday to send me an email at ccfashionismypassion @gmail.com with your email information so that I can stay in contact with you all, so that when I don't see you here, I can send you an email and say, hey, how you doing? You know, what's up? So 2 people did that yesterday. So thank you, ladies, so very much for emailing me. And thank you both for the kind and wonderful comments that you guys left. My ponytail is starting to fall. That you all emailed me. It really warmed my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I off the top of my head, I can't remember the two young ladies that emailed me, but I just want to say thank you so very much. And thank you all so much for saying that you really love my channel. You love the car chats, the fashion hauls, so forth and so on, and all that you said. I appreciate you all so very, very much. And I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for continuing to support me. It means a lot, because I don't have a lot of women here on this platform. I have gained more women, and I'm grateful for the women and for the ladies that are here, because of the fact that my channel was really kind of, it wasn't meant to turn into a male channel, but it turned into a male channel because of the lingerie and the swimsuit hauls and all of that. But I wasn't planning for that to happen. So thank you all so very much. Again, if you missed yesterday's video, I was talking about Brenda. And she's one of my YouTube subscribers. She's my Facebook friend. Brenda and I have talked on the phone. We always chat through Messenger on Facebook, or she'll leave a comment on a video. But I hadn't seen her, and I was getting concerned because Brenda broke her leg back in January, February, and now she has COVID, and she's been very, very sick. And so I asked you guys yesterday to pray for her, and you all did. Thank you all so much. You all always come through. Every time I ask you all for to send somebody some prayers or words of encouragement, you all come through. I thank you all. I love you all so very much. So in that video, I said that if you are I don't know if that's the word, an avid watcher, or if you watch this channel on a regular basis, I'm trying to be all, politically correct, but if you watch this channel on a regular and you like the content and you've always here, I need you guys to send me your email information, not your home number or your home address, but just your email information, because I wouldn't ask for that because it's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and people don't want to give out that information, which I certainly understand. But if you watch this channel, send me an email so I can stay in contact with you, because you all know I don't know who everybody is that comment over here. I know the same faces that I see, but that's what I had requested yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's video, please send me your email information. Email me, letting me know who you are, and also then once you send me an email, I'll have your email address, because it'll come through. So that's what I had asked people to do yesterday. So these 2 young ladies did send me an email, and they were so sweet, and it really made my day, because which I'm trying to get to the point, I had a hell of a day yesterday. And as this crap was going on, these 2 emails came through, and I was sitting in my work van reading them, and it just really, really warmed my heart. So thank you all, because you don't know that at the time that I received those emails from you all, I was kind of like in a panic mode, and it kind of calmed my spirit. And here is why. So I go out to because you might as well just go around, because I'm not going no faster, because it's wet out here. So I go out to the construction site, and I'm on the construction site. I'm sitting in the van, and you know, I'm just sitting there because on one side of the street, the water department, where we dug up to put the start laying the foundation of putting the pole. For those of you out that don't know, I'm a construction laborer. I know I don't look like one, but I am. I used to be a garbage laborer. I used to dump residential garbage in a garbage truck. I used to walk down alleys and dump garbage. I did that job for 10 years. Anyway, so now I work in construction. I'm a construction laborer. I don't like it. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I don't like, because first I had a title of a surveyor, and I was doing that, and then they've been had me on the truck for the last month or so, and I don't know if y'all saw my video where I said the foreman, he lied on me. It's been a lot of bull crap going on in this job. It really has. But anywho, so I'm sitting there in the van because I didn't really need to flag because that's what I'm supposed to be, a flagger for them. So I do have a certification in flagging. So I'm sitting there in the van and I'm just chilling, you know. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna sit here because I don't know, they just digging in this one spot. They don't really need me. Girl, all of a sudden I see them kind of like moving real fast, like they were panicking or whatever. And I'm like, what's going on, you know? And so next thing I know, here come the fire department, ambulance, police, and they were all pulling up in our work area. And I'm like, okay, now what is going on? So I get out the van, I jump out the van, I get my vest, put my vest on. I'm like, what's going on? So they like, the backhoe driver, he hit a gas line. I'm like, you got to be effing kidding me. It was like, no. It was like, and it's starting to smell. And whenever we hit a gas line, we have to call 911 immediately. So the foreman, the one who lied on me, he wasn't even out there. He talking about he had went to check on other jobs. Like, yeah, your ass was at home. That's where you was at. So, starting to rain harder. So, the lineman that was out there, he called the foreman and said, hey, you know, we just, the backhoe hit a gas line, and as the foreman, he had to call, so he told me ready to call 911. Anyway, girl, when I tell you, everybody and their mama was out there, we had to shut the whole street down, both ways, north and south. Had to shut it down. Had to have the police block the street off. I had to go down and detour the traffic, and people are so slow. I'm like, now you see we didn't shut the street down. People are like, can I go this way? Do you see the police across this blocking? If you see the police blocking, that and their lights are on, and you see all these emergency vehicles, why would you ask me, can you go down this way? Why would you ask me, can I go down? Why? So, I said, no. We have an emergency down the street, and you're going to have to detour. Well, which way can I go? I said, either way you want to go, left or right, but you can't go straight. Like a fucking idiot. And it wasn't just one car that asked me that dumb ass question. Several. And I was working up north here in the Chicagoland area. Those of you that know anything about Chicago, you know the north side is real a lot of up yuppities or whatever. Black and white, Hispanic, Asian. They just all dumb. They are. And I worked up north for garbage for 7 years. And they just will come out and ask you the dumbest shit. Then on this side of the town, you got more ignorant. And the west side, ignorant. West side is a whole nother world. So I said, you can go either way, but you can't come this way. Well, how long? Lady. I can't tell you how long they gonna be out here. It's a gas line that's been hit. And I didn't even tell her what happened. Then people was rolling down the window. What happened? I said, there's something going on with the construction site. Keep it moving. Fuck you asking me this dumb shit for? I don't get it. Which way can I go? Left, right. Can't come down this way. Well, what happened? Because I got to get to work. Bitch, I don't care where you got to get to go to. Keep it moving. I ain't out here to play pity pat with y'all. I ain't out here to be your best friend and talk to you and say, hey, girl, I'm working. Keep it moving. When I tell you dumb, I mean fucking dumb. That's dumb. When I see stuff like that, I don't go up and ask the police officer, what happened? I don't give a shit. I'm trying to get to where I got to go. They so nosy up here. Oh my God. Tearing up the street. Here come this white lady. Well, how long is they gonna tear the street up? Because I walk this way every morning. I walk my dog and then. Whoo. Baby, I don't know. Ask Jesus. I don't know. I don't know how long they gonna be here. I don't know how. I don't. I'm here to flag. I don't know. And then you get people that we block. One, we have the manhole was on this side of the street, right? And the man wants to turn this way. He wants to make a left. So he's like, I can't turn here. Do you not see this machine, this backhoe machine? Y'all know the one I'm talking about. The thing that dig up the dirt. That thing got that long, that. Y'all know how big that is. The man sits up in the little bucket and I can't turn here. There's piles of dirt. He's digging up the street. Why would you think you could turn here? It's like people have only one sense of direction for one way. And so my foreman told him, he said, does it look like you can turn right here? Well, I got to get down here. He said, sir, go up the street, go down, and come around. And he was looking at us like we had horns on our head. That's why my father, taught me a very good lesson. My father taught me a lot of things now that I think about it. You know, when you're young and your parents tell you things, a lot of things you just kind of like ignore. You just be like, yeah, what, right? But my father told me something a long time ago that stuck with me. He said, never have one way to get home from your job or from school. He said, always know that you need to know different ways how to get home. He said, don't rely on one way. He said, because it might be an accident. He said, the street might be shut down. It may be construction. He said, learn more than one way how to get home. That's what my father told me. And I appreciated that because that's exactly what I have done over the years. I have learned more than one way to get home. I don't think it's nothing down here, is it? Oh, yes, it is. I see Tangy got here early. I guess she said, forget this. She probably got here early because it's raining. So I have learned that. I have learned to have more than one way to get home. Not to rely on just one way. And this is what I'm teaching Christopher. I told Christopher, I said, I know you get a ride to school and back. I said, but you need to know how to get home. What if we can't pick you up? He's so spoiled. He's so spoiled. That's our fault. I know. Let me go punch you in. I'll be right back. Hopefully my hand works today. All right, my hand did work today. I think because I had that Band-Aid on this finger, that might have been why it didn't work. Maybe. But anywho, yeah, Christopher is very he's spoiled. He's so used to us taking him to school and picking him up. So I told him yesterday or day before yesterday, I said, you're gonna be a senior next year. I said, you don't need grandma and your cousin to take you to school. I said, you can get on the bus. Boy, you would have thought I had said, you would have thought I had told him he was gonna have to climb some mountains to get to school. The way he looked at me, like, what? He was looking at me like, huh? Like, I'm gonna have to take the bus? Yeah, you gonna have to take the bus. He was like, oh no. He was like, I know you kidding me. Band-Aid. Oops, sorry y'all. Just got caught in my purse. So the fire department came. All these ambulances came. Girl, when I tell you that shit was a mess, that shit was a mess. Do you hear me? A complete freaking fracking mess. I was like, oh my God. So then, once the fire department came and the ambulance and everything, then they had to figure out a way, to shut it down, It was a mess. I mean, a mess. And then it was starting to smell. It was this real, you know, because gas, it was this real foul odor. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm ready to go. I was ready to go. It was starting to give me a headache. I was like, I'm ready to go. Okay, it's not in there. I don't know what I did with that new spoon. I'll bring the other one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so discombobulated. I went yesterday and I had that fingernail polish taken off. So this nail that I broke all the way down, I had to get her to get this nail off yesterday, right? When I tell y'all, I believe I saw Jesus a couple of times. I think I saw Jesus a couple of times. It hurt so bad. And then she was like, well, I don't want to put no nail on top of it. She was like, because you need to let it heal where you broke it, because it's still so sore. So she went to put that stuff across it to see if she could put the nail on if it was sore. Girl, that shit burned so bad. That's when I thought I saw Jesus. Anyway, I'm about to put this Band-Aid on. But let me tell y'all, I found these in Dollar Tree. These are the Arm & Hammer towelettes. These are really nice. And I like these because you just open the little door right here and you pull them out, and they're not real wet. But if you need to wipe your hands off or wash your hands, you somewhere, you can use this and it'll give you a little suds. So if you see these in Dollar Tree, they are $1.25. They are good to drop down in your carry-on bag. If you want to wipe the seat down or something like that, you know, oh, it's lightning. You want to wipe the seat down or something, or wherever you may be, these are really good. And you get 30 towelettes. You get 30 of them. And I meant to show you all this in my haul. So if you see these, pick these up. They are really nice to have. Really nice. Here. So pick those up for $1.25. And buy more than one. I can turn this off now. It's getting on my nerve. Oh, myself turning it off. So yeah, pick those up, and they good for, you know, if you got kids, grandkids, an elderly person, and you want to give them some wipes. They can just slide those down in a book bag. Chris has some, but he doesn't have those. But I like them a lot. So yesterday I get home. Well, get to my mama's house. And Christopher says, which I told you all that he was gonna need a new phone eventually, right? So he goes, my phone is not working. I was like, oh He was like, it's saying that I don't have I don't know, I no longer have the SIM. So I said, what you mean? He said, it's saying that I don't have SIM. So I'm like, okay. So I was on the phone with a coworker. So I said, okay, give me a minute. So anyway, I go in the house and he tells me that he was connected to cellular. So I snapped because I thought that, you know, when you use cellular, you using more data or more whatever, you know, and that increases your bill. So I said, why are you not connected to grandma's Wi-Fi? He like, because her Wi-Fi is slow and this, that, and the other. So I hollered at him because Chris, let me tell you something about my son. Chris is always taking something apart, doing something to something, and then it becomes my problem, right? And he wants to come to me and he wants me to fix it, right? So I took his phone. I tried to reset it. I was doing this. We couldn't get it. We couldn't send him no messages. He couldn't call out. I'm like, okay. So I said, well, come on. I said, let's go to T-Mobile. And I said, let's go over here to T-Mobile and let's see if they can fix your phone. So we go into T-Mobile. We get over there. Ain't nobody in the store. So we get over there. And, you know, I give the guy the phone and I tell him what's going on. So he's looking at it and so he's trying to do this. He's trying to put another SIM card in. He said, I think this will work, blah, blah, blah. So another young lady walks up who ended up helping us because the other guy got another customer. So she was looking at it and so she was going through it and stuff. And she was like, I cannot. She was like, I don't understand. She was like, she kept sending me messages from his phone. She was sending me messages and everything. When you have an iPhone, for those of you out that have an iPhone and those of you have an Android, I have an iPhone. If you have an Android and I text you, because you don't have an iPhone and I do, when I text you, my texts will go to you in green. But if you have an iPhone and I have an iPhone, the messages are blue and it says at the bottom it says deliver. Now on the new Androids, I noticed that with some people that have the newer Android phones, when I text, I can now see that my text message has been delivered to you and that when you read it. Okay, I've seen that on some people that got Androids recently, and they must have the newer updated version. So every time we sent the message, it was going in green, and you know, it wasn't saying deliver. So anyway, make a long story short, he ended up getting a brand new phone yesterday because he had the iPhone XR, and I'd had two phones since his phone was an upgrade. And the reason why I never upgraded Christopher to a new phone was because at the time that I got him a phone, an iPhone, he was 10 years old. And then I got him another iPhone when he turned like 13, 14, something like that. And why that didn't come up on my phone? Like 13 or 14. So you know, so I hadn't upgraded him in a long time. So he was ready for a phone. So in the process of getting him an Apple, getting a message. I wonder why it's not. In the process of getting him an Apple phone, I got me an Apple Watch. I've been wanting an Apple Watch for the longest. So the girl was like, oh, they on sale and this is how much it'll be added to your bill and blah, 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 blah. So I asked her, I said, can you do me a favor? I said, can you look and see when my phone will be paid off? She said, oh yeah, I can look. She said, you got 4 more months and your phone will be paid off. Because I started to get me a brand new iPhone too. I was going to get me the iPhone, the 16 Pro Max. But then I was like, I really don't need it right now. I was like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need another high cell phone bill. I don't, because the bill is already high. With my phone, with me paying my phone off and now getting the phone for Christopher, my bill went up, and with the Apple Watch. So instead of paying $213 or $2 whatever for 2 lines and my phone being on it and the Apple, now his phone, the Apple Watch, blah blah blah, the bill is now $256. So I was like, I'm not gonna get a new phone. I'm gonna wait. So I was like, I don't need it. Sherelle, you don't need it. You don't need it. So so I didn't get it. So I've been using this triple antibiotic ointment, putting that on that nail that I broke. Woo! Hey, you scared me. I gotta talk to him too. I told him I need to talk to him. So yeah, he got a new phone. I got the new Apple Watch. I don't know what series this is. I gotta find out. But that's my new watch. And I have been wanting an Apple Watch for the longest, because I had another type of watch that was like a Fitbit, and I lost it. And Christopher had one too. So he gonna tell me, I want an Apple Watch. I said, you need an Apple Watch job. You better deal with this phone. He said, I don't know why you won't give me an Apple Watch. I said, first of all, I'm not getting you an Apple Watch because you don't. I said, I'll get you an Apple Watch next year when it's your 18th birthday. I said, Chris, you don't even wear watches. I said, that's number one. I said, number two, when my mother gave you that other watch that she bought you, I said, you didn't even wear it. I said, you didn't even wear it. I said, so no. You get an Apple Watch when you ready for an Apple Watch. Then the girl asked him, did we want a case for the phone? And you know, when you go to T-Mobile and buy cases, their cases ain't cheap. And she even admitted that. So he's like, yeah, I'll take a case. I said, no, he won't take a case. I said, I'll get you a case tomorrow. I'm gonna go right over here to Ross and get him a case for his phone. I'm like, it's just be amazing to me how people don't have no job. To my, yeah, I'll take a case. No, you won't. Make sure the medicine is on my finger. Pray my strength that this nail heal. It hurt. So it looked funny, but what can I do? And I had her cut these suckers down. I said, girl, cut them down. Cut them down. But I got to play with this watch because I don't know how to operate this watch. But guess who has an Apple Watch and has had an Apple Watch for the last 5-6 years? My mama. So she'll be able to help me. Girl, my mama got everything. Everything. So I really didn't have a subject to talk to you all about, but I will say this. The subject that we talked about yesterday. Y'all were funny in the comments. I know it was a little bit, I know. But I just had to get that out because, like I said, I just feel like sometimes we as women, we as women sometimes can just overthink things and overreact when not necessary. So my point to you all yesterday was that relax. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You can't control every dynamic or every situation in a relationship. You just can't, ladies. I'm just gonna say that to you. Sometimes you just gotta let a man be a man. First of all, you gotta let a man be a man all the time. You have to just step back and say, hey, do you? If this is what you like doing, if this is whatever this is, but don't take everything that they do personal, okay? Don't take everything that they do personal, and don't care so much. Really and truly, just do not care so much, because it's not that serious. Trust me when I tell you it's not. So that's why I brought that up, because it was something that I saw in a Facebook group. But everything does not need or does not require you to be so, well, why are you doing that? Well, what that mean? Or I think he loved me less because he into this or he into that. It has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. And the sooner you realize that when it comes to a man, that most of the things that they do have nothing to do with you, but everything to do with them, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You can't make them stop doing what they do. You just can't. And you're going to drive yourself crazy being worried about them doing certain things that you don't have no control over. I mean, that to me, I just feel like there's more things to be concerned about than certain things. That's just how I feel. I could be wrong, but again, ladies, pick your battles when it comes to your significant other. Pick your battles. That's all I can say. Just pick your battles. I have no plans for the weekend. I am so glad. But I do, and I will be doing, I'm waiting for my stuff to come in. I'm going to do a Temu haul. Temu asked me to join their affiliate program. And so I was going to join it, but then I don't know how this works. It was asking me to let Temu access my Google account. And I'm like, I don't know, that didn't sound right. So I declined. So I had to go back in and look at that. But they asked me to be an affiliate ambassador. One of the young ladies that emailed me yesterday said, she was really upset how things turned out with Shein. I sent another email to Shein support and another Shein representative, and I said in my email, I said, as long as I have been working with you all, I said, I really don't understand the disconnect. I said, I'm now starting to feel like I just was targeted. I said, I feel like this is racist. I said, I feel as though, you all never gave me a clear understanding or reason why Jesse stopped working with me. I said, I've seen other Shein, other YouTube influencers or content creators doing Shein hauls, and for you all to tell me, for her to tell me, or for him to tell me, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, for him to tell me that there are no upcoming, they'll let me know if there's any upcoming campaigns. I've seen Nick Techniques do several Shein hauls. I've seen several other YouTubers that I watch, fit females that I watch, that have did Shein hauls. So you can't tell me that there are no upcoming campaigns. You can't tell me that. That's a lie from the pit of hell. So you all just lied to me. So I sent that email last night. I have not gotten a response. And I said I'm gonna keep sending them emails. I'm gonna keep sending them until they tell me why. Tell me why. And until I get an answer. And so you all, I've seen some things on Shein that I want to show you all, but I just can't bring myself right now to buy anything from them. I'm sorry. I just cannot. I can't do it. Right now I just cannot do it. I cannot do it. And I might do it, but right now I can't do it. So, having said that, because I'm pissed with them, I did buy some items from Fashion Nova. And I do want to, it's going to be a spring summer dress haul. So I want to show you all that on Sunday. And then I have a Temu haul. And I got some stuff from Temu, Amazon, and something from QVC. And I want to call that haul a haul of things useful things that you can use around your house. Okay, so I got some good items for that haul. So I think that you all will really like that. So I'm gonna show you all that haul as soon as my other items come in. I got some real cute t-shirts from Temu. And yeah. So like I said, I have some things in my cart for Shein, but I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to buy it. I'm gonna wait. So I don't know. I'm just I've bought some things from Shein since they dropped me from the affiliate ambassador program. I just haven't bought anything recently, but there are a few items in Shein that I do want. So you all know, if I buy it, I'll show it to you. And I got some other stuff from Shein that is just in a room that I wanted to show you all. It's some t-shirts, and I'll show those to you all too. So anyway, you all, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So this Sunday will be the Fashion Nova haul. And I wanted to wait until I got my hair done. And I did. I went and got my hair done Wednesday. She colored it. And I got a new ponytail, which is coming apart. But that's the ponytail. She did curl it. Y'all know this is, of course y'all know this ain't my hair. But I just wear it up. She did curl it, but I wear it up when I come to work. And I'll just wrap it around like so. And I just tuck this in here. I don't even put no pins on it. I just tuck it around. I'll wear it down over the weekend, but when I come here, I don't really wear it down too much when I come to work. So yeah, it's starting to fall down. I just wear it up here at work. So now that I got my hair done, yeah, this is a new ponytail I got on, because what this really is, this is really track hair. It's really it's, you know, hair that you sew into a track. It's not a clip-on ponytail. But she was telling me about something else she wanted to try, and she wears braids. And I'm gonna tell you all, I was looking at her. She was taking her, when I walked in the shop, she was curling her hair, and she was showing me all the hair she lost from wearing braids. I don't like the way that looked. All the hair she lost from wearing these braids, because one, she kept the braids in. She kept the braids in too long. I guess it looked the same. And so she had lost a lot of hair. I don't like that. Should have just left it alone. And I was like, I said, you lost that much hair? And she was like, yeah. She was like, and by your hair being so thin and soft, she was like, Sherelle, I just don't know about you getting those braids. And she said, and I'm not saying that because, she said, I know you want to try it. She said, but I just don't know if the braids is the right thing for you, because your hair is so soft and fine. And she said, you're going to lose some hair. And I don't really know if I want to lose some hair, because even with my hair being like this, when she combs it out, she clipped my ends when I went, what did I go? That was Wednesday. She clipped my ends. And she was like, I just don't know. She's like, I just don't know if your hair can handle that tightness on your, you know, and you know, having it braided. So y'all, I think I'm just gonna stick with the ponytail for a little while longer. I'm gonna stick with this. And I gotta decide what I'm gonna do when I give myself a break, you know, about getting some rods or whatever. Okay, that look a little better. I don't care about this standing up. Let's see if I can tuck this. I don't care. I should have just left it alone. I'm gonna fix it when I get off camera. I got a little time. So I'm just gonna wear this, or either I'm gonna put some rods in it and wear it, you know, curly. And my hair now is hitting here. I was gonna show you all, but I you know, the last time I did a video showing you all my hair, I ended up getting into it with two women about my hair, and I didn't appreciate the comments that they left about my hair, which was so stupid. You know, we all when you comb your hair, brush your hair, you lose hair. Everybody does. But they was just doing the most, and it just really got on my nerve. It just got on my nerve. So when I went to the beauty shop Wednesday, and she combed my hair out, and she was showing me how long my hair was, because I'm not getting a perm, a relaxer on a regular basis. I'm not putting no heat on my hair. I'm not getting it curled. None of that. My hair is just growing because it's up in a ponytail. Because she takes all of my hair, this, you know, y'all know this is all mine. Takes all of this hair, she gels it down, she pulls it into a ponytail. I could really wear my own ponytail. I just wear this because I just like the volume. But Um, if in a while, I'm be able to wear my own ponytail. I'm close to it. Just that my hair is thin. It's not very full. So, she pulls it back. She gels it. I sit up under the dryer and let my actual hair dry, and then she wraps this around. She pins it up. I'm just the type of person, I don't like hair all over my head. I don't like messy hair. I don't like hair blowing. I just don't care for messy hair, you know. And I do have thin hair. I don't have thick hair. Have thin hair, but it's long. And I know if she was to put some rollers in it or to rod it or whatever, it would probably look really pretty. So I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but sitting under that dryer, just for my hair all the way around to dry, it's enough for me with them hot flashes. But I keep saying I'm gonna get my hair rodded and I'm gonna wear it down and come out this ponytail. I keep saying that. We'll see. We will see. Cause see, if I do that, then I gotta roll it up at night. I gotta get up extra early to comb it out, to spray it, and it's just work. And I'm being lazy. And this is easy. I get up, I spray this, I wrap this up at night. I put my scarf around my head or my bonnet. Well, yeah, I got a bonnet, but I don't even really sleep with a scarf on my head or a bonnet. That's another thing. I can't stand for no scarf to be around my head at night, even though I know I need to wear one, because I got this pinched nerve in my neck, and it just irritates me. So, you know, next time I go to the beauty shop, I'll show you all how much my hair has grown. But like I said, I don't want to hear the freaking comments about my hair. I don't. I just don't. So you all, I went over my time again, but I hope you all have a great Friday, and I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you do something fun and exciting. Let me know what your plans are for this weekend. Leave it in the comment section below, and then look for the haul, the Fashion Nova haul on Sunday, and also on either might do that Temu haul Saturday or Sunday, or might wait until I get the rest of that stuff in. Okay, all right, so have a good blessed day. I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Mwah.